Asking me to tell you the role Ejike Mbaka played in my life through multi-life service. It's just like telling me I'm not equating him with God, but it's just like telling me what God has done in your life.
Clarity, America, people more clarity. They are currently at FC. We are with one of the people which are more clarity.
Good afternoon. My name is Barr Okeke Chiwendu Fidelis, also popularly known as FC. Yes. Asking me to tell you the role Ejike Mbaka played in my life through multi-life service. It's just like telling me I'm not equating him with God, but it's just like telling me what God has done in your life. Ejike Mbaka is a phenomenal person, priest, prophet, and a king. In fact, since he was ordained in 1995, there are many people who have benefited from him, of which I am one of them. My own started in 2000 when I got admission to read law. I had no helper. In fact, before then, I was just on my own, though my parents were helping, but they couldn't afford to train me in university. But to lay the background, when I finished secondary school, to tell you the truth, there was no money for me to purchase jump form. I had to do what? Travel to Lagos with one person from our community. And when I traveled to Lagos, what was the business I was doing? All this nice trading. Just like where you have a small table, you sell all this gari, sweet, and the rest of them. Yes, I did that business for about 6 months. I didn't come back. There was no money. I was wearing one trouser and one shirt for that 6 months. I had other clothes, but because of the fact that I didn't want to use that money to spend it on any other thing, I was using that one trouser and one shirt for that period. So when after I came back, I purchased jump form. Fortunately, I got admission to read law. Then when I got admission to read law, that was when the problem started. I had no person to help me. I had nobody to run to. All the people I met, nobody could give me any reasonable money for me to pursue that dream. Then I can't tell you how this thing entered into the ears of Ejike Mbaka, and he sent for me. People told him, in fact, as from the first time, even when I had not paid my school fees and some other things, I was just going to school to know what was happening. But he heard that I was, and there was no ways to do all those things. Then he had it and sent for me. He sent one of his relations called John Mbaka. Then John now told me about it. Then I went. Then when I went there, he welcomed me. I explained everything to him. He did what? After I had tabulated all the things I needed, including the school fees, my departmental fee, and some other payments, Ejike Mbaka gave me the complete money and added extra money. Then he later heard that I was still coming to school from village. That was when his was still in Enugu here and not Aban. So he still heard that I was coming from the village to town for school. Then he did what? He sent somebody to look for accommodation for me and pay for it. The person now, the next thing I heard is that he paid for my accommodation. So please. What am I telling you? He didn't give me the money. I wasn't the person that got the accommodation. He sent somebody to look for a better, comfortable accommodation. He paid for the accommodation and did what? He quit it, and that was the accommodation, and that was how I started. And he now told me that I should not panic, I should not be afraid, I should not be discouraged, that anything concerning my education, that I should come to him. God miraculously saved me, sponsored me, and made my law school hitch free, so easy, through multi-lifesaver. So everybody is aware. Even in fact, even in my community, even in my village, they are all aware that it was multi-lifesavers through Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka that sponsored my university to law school. The chambers have been in existence since 2015. Since 2015, yes. And I own these chambers. Today, I'm a lawyer, and my younger sister, our last born, is a lawyer too. She was called last 2 years. Are you getting the point? So we continue in that way. My immediate younger brother is equally a graduate. He read economics. Then our last born is equally a graduate. She read law. What he has done in my life and the life of other people. No, my joy is not only that he did it for me, but he did it for others. Are you getting my point? And he encourages us who are beneficiaries to do what? To extend all this type of help to other people. Today, I am a lawyer. There is no way I will see where somebody is being intimidated. Then I will not do what? Intervene, unless it didn't enter my ear. I will do my best to make sure that the person is saved. And these are the things we learn through Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka. There is no way you will be closer or you will encounter Father Mbaka that you will not learn anything. Even if it is a second, you must learn something. There is no way Father Mbaka will enter here. If he enters here now, you will see people here, he may start sharing money to the poor. Are you getting my point? There are many things I have learned from him. Even myself as a lawyer, even sometimes, let me tell you, that is even when some people might even do one or two things, you think that they have done the worst. And if you want to use security agents to arrest them, Father Mbaka will tell you that this person must have been prepared by hardship or something, and he will do what? He will cancel the person. After cancelling the person, he will tell the person. Sometimes he will ask the person, what do you want to do in life? Now, if you say that this thing you are doing is not intentional, then what do you want to do in life? I will sponsor you. You see him, you sponsor the person. Are you getting my point? So it is different. But if he knows that what you are doing is intentional, then he will leave you. So there are many things we learn from Father Mbaka. Is it how to pray? Is it how to be generous? Is it how? There are many things. That is why I said you can't stay with him for a second without learning anything. It's not possible. Even his way of life alone is teaching people. He's a man of that high caliber. He's not using security. Are you getting my point? He's a man in that level. Sometimes you see him with a small Corolla driving himself. If you want to learn from him, watch his lifestyle. What am I advising the current multi-life savers beneficiaries is one, they should be hardworking. They should be sincere. They should do what is decent. And if you, just like what I told you earlier, when I got admission in the university, Enugu State University of Science and Technology, one lecturer from my place then told me that I had two options. I was shocked. I said, what were the two options? The two options we have is, you have 5 years. How many years are they reading law here? I said 5 years, sir. He said, okay, you have two options. Either to suffer for that 5 years and enjoy for the rest of your life. Even if you are suffering, then you know that you are suffering for benefit. Or you enjoy yourself and mess up in school and suffer for the rest of your life till your life ends. So it was left for me to choose one, and I chose the best option for myself. So if you give me a lift to convey me to a particular place, are you getting my point? To a destination where I'm going, and I tell people that I trek from here to here, does it make sense? Does it make sense? So if you are passed through multi-life is that vehicle that conveyed you to your target. God Almighty will continue to protect Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka to continue doing what he has been doing. He started it right from his ordination period till date. He's 20-something years as a priest, and he's still waxing strong. He has not relented, despite the fact that many people that benefited, I may call them black sheep. Are you getting my point? But everybody is not the same. Are you getting my point? I'm happy today, and there is nothing I can do for adoration ministry, multi-life that I cannot do. So, in essence, I say, may God bless Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, bless adoration ministry, and bless multi-life savers. So, thank you very much.
A lawyer that is now a lawyer to multi-life savers, and nobody now owns the chamber, and since 2015, chamber has been running, and he gives all the attributes and thanks to multi-life savers, and especially when for bringing this life, not just because those are affected by this life. It's a great time to be here. Thank you very much.